It's a very cold day here in Cheyenne today. I did not get a chance to check the weather, but I can guarantee it's in the 20s right now. I have double gloves. I have hot hands in my gloves. I have hot hands in my shoes. I got double shirt and everything like that. So I am staying safe, staying prepared. I got water and extra stuff like that to be in good shape. Had someone just pass by that saw me at the gas station earlier when I was picking up that stuff. Oh man. Yeah, I grabbed some stuff when I actually went out for a walk earlier to see how it was before I started the stream and stuff, just to make sure it was good to go. But it's perfectly good. We're going to go all the way up Ridge Road and see where we go from here. Let me turn the camera around so you can see this. Come on. Come on. There we go. So right here, we are out here in front of Church's Chicken, which has been closed since before the storm, as well as Taco John's, which is just closed for today and yesterday, and maybe a little bit of time after that. Depends on when they finally get this place cleared out and how the snow melts and everything like that. So this is all piled up from the parking lot right here, but you can see that it's eye level. Like the camera is eye level with me right now, and it's still higher up. It's definitely a good 6 feet high. Out here on the road, it's not so bad. There's maybe 2 feet, up to 2 feet in spots. We got a total of 31 inches according to the KGWN last night. Probably has snowed a little more since then, but not too much more. Let's see, let me get some shout outs here. I saw Dalmation in there. Let's see, I saw Extreme Tours Pro. Who else did I see? Retail Forever, how are you doing? Toads, how are you? Got so many comments here that I missed. Hey DK. Hey what's that? GHO Semi Travels. It's hard to see the screen right now. Hey Sharks 411, how are you doing? I don't know. I got so many mods that I don't really need more. Nothing personal. Don't take that as a judgment. All right, so let's go and start walking. It does look like Albertsons has opened since my timeout earlier around noon. So maybe go in front of there a little bit. So this is kind of a Q&A stream. So as I see your questions come in, if you guys have any questions throughout the stream, feel free to ask. I was going to just do a sit down and Q&A, but after seeing the way the weather was and seeing that the roads were overall fairly clear, at least the main roads, I decided that it would be better to just go ahead and do a normal walking stream, because I'd be outside anyway. So let's see, I'll have to pop up my sunglasses just to see the chat. It's hard to see the screen in this bright white. Let's see, looking for a spot here where I can squeeze through without getting my feet wet. Whoop, we're good. Slipped a little bit there. It's hard to see the screen. So whenever the chat decides to come back up. Let's see. I wish that this is a time. Hey GRM. See, this is a time when YouTube needs to have the live chat stay locked on the screen, so I don't have to pull my thumb out just to make it come back up. Let's see what it looks like out over here. I saw them clearing this out earlier when I passed by. I don't know what's funny there. I missed it. Lots of slush right here. It's definitely melty, but it's also cold enough that most of it stays frozen. So yeah, they were cleaning out this parking lot earlier, about 3 or 4 hours ago. Take a look at the chat here in a couple of seconds here. So we got the Heritage Hairstyling Place, Ted Romano Agency, Hotz Chiropractic, Zerona, Cheyenne, Connecting Point, farmer's market, or farmer's insurance. And Jackson Hewitt, they moved into the VA thing that was here. The VA thing relocated to another space. And as you can see, the piles are pretty high here, definitely over 7 feet. Definitely over 7 feet from them shoveling. Plowing is a better term. Got the old Kmart over here. That's the Jonah Business Center. Looks like they have cleared a path out here that goes out to Home Street. How does your walking look so smooth while filming? My videos look like jumping jacks. Well, there's a few things. When I'm doing live streams, I have no stabilization through YouTube, so I pretty much am forced into using gimbal. But there's also just practice. You don't need a gimbal to have smooth footage. I've been doing videos since, 2015, although they weren't retail back then. It's varied over time. Oy. Oh man, I don't know if I can get through this. I'll answer that more here in a minute. There we go. So yeah, this is Home Street, one lane pretty much. There is a little bit of it, it's just practice of being able to hold the camera more steady. Holding it with both hands can help. There's a lot of skills that go into filming, I will say. I've learned a lot over the last, where are we at now? 3 years now of doing filming stuff with cameras and junk. So, get on the side of the road so this truck can pass. I think that was from here, was that Hobbies? Who was it? Yeah, Hobbies and Hairstyles. Yeah, that's part of it. Having stabilization that, you know, like turned on in your settings. Go ahead. Having your stabilization turned on can help. I wanted him to just go ahead because I don't want to have a connection there, so appreciate him holding back though. But having the stabilization turned on your app or whatever can help too. I don't say it will because sometimes the stabilization can be crappy, but usually it's not too bad. It's better than going without. See, I'll read more chat here in a second. Let's see. Cheers for everyone who's saying I'm your favorite YouTuber. Yeah, there's a lot of snow, man. And it kept snowing more and more, so I was shoveling almost all day long yesterday because it kept coming back down, and either the wind would blow the snow back or it would snow down more snow and cover what I shoveled, or both. Because of all the drifting that's happened, there's up to 5 feet in drifts. I've seen from 4 inches all the way up to 5 foot due to the drifting. So there's a lot of snow. We usually do not see this much snow. Most we'll usually see is maybe a foot if we're lucky, and that's even pretty rare. So go on this side since we got someone over here. It's definitely cold, and you know, a lot of places definitely are not open still, so not a great time to go out if you're just wanting to go out. Better stay home. I'm doing this because I think it's interesting, and I think it makes more sense anyway than sitting at home doing just Q&A. There you go. We'll get on this side now. So we're back out here on Ridge Road, headed south towards the Cheyenne Plaza area that we've covered in previous streams, where Family Dollar and all that is. This area is more of a residential area. We've got Myers Court here. A lot of these roads, they've someone with probably a personal person with a plow has gone down and shoveled the road with their vehicle. Usually the city does not do side streets. Wind has picked up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see here. Let me catch up on chat. Majority of them are Kmart's and Sears. Yeah, there's a lot that are closing this year. Not as much as in previous instances, but for the amount that's left, yeah, it's a lot. Martin and Hare. Appreciate these people going slow and avoiding hitting me. Oh, your beanie? Yeah, here you go.
I've been driving around looking for that thing.
Perfect timing, eh?
Thank you, man.
No problem. Have a good day and stay warm. Stay safe. That is a perfect coincidence. If I wasn't walking there, he may not have even noticed it. Not gonna lie. I saw that sitting in the road. I was wondering. Let's see. Have you been to Arizona? I have never been to Arizona. I've been to Colorado, Wyoming, obviously, Nebraska. And I've been to Washington, D.C. and a couple of states near D.C. That's about it. I do want to go to more states, though. I do plan to. Soon enough when the time comes. Yeah, no spamming the chat. God dang, so many chats. What's the clicking noise? It might be my cord. There's a few things it could be. It's cold, so it could be my gimbal. It could be my cord that was tapping on my gimbal. Like I have my microphone plugged in and also a strap for my hand that I usually put my hand through. You may also be hearing my water bottle. It's right next to my mic almost, so you might hear that as well. Can't really do much about that. I want to be safe rather than sorry today. Fortunately, up here, Kum Go is open, so if I did need to go in somewhere, I could warm up and get stuff and whatever. But I don't think I'll need to. Sorry about having the camera pointed slightly down. It's hard to walk in to watch the screen when you're on snow and ice. Try and watch my foot so I don't slip and fall, but at the same rate, watch the screen so I do get what you guys want to see. Right over here is the Ridge restaurant. I did a video on this a while back, I think. Pretty sure. I think I might have put in my live stream from last year at Christmas. But it's closed and abandoned, and there's no way getting up there without snowshoes or something. Unless you want to get your feet wet, and I don't want to get my feet wetter than I have to, so not going to do that today. Yeah, I got my wire dangling and everything. I'm trying to kind of hold it up so that way it doesn't dangle so much, but maybe that'll help. You also might hear my feet hitting the ice and stuff sometimes too. Let's see. I'm gonna try and get up here off of this hill real quick, and then I'll look at chat. Or at least a little farther up. Let's see, there's a car coming, but they're a ways back. I'm gonna go ahead and cross over here so I can see the traffic coming towards me. Get as far over to the side of the road as possible here. Cheers, Dalmation. Yeah, I don't mind doing that for people. Ice on the road. Yeah, it's ice and snow. They haven't put salt or anything down, and that's going to be a while before they do that. Okay, I don't know. Hey, Parker Taylor. You missed a little bit, but we're still going to be live for a while. Yeah, what? Hey, Store Dude. Yeah, wet socks aren't fun. No snow in Minot, North Dakota. All of it's melted. Dang. Yeah, this storm, I forget what it's called, but it started coming through back on, like, Thursday, was it? I'm going to get back in the main tracks of the road here so I don't get my feet wet as much. I think it was about Thursday or so when it first started snowing a little bit, and especially Friday night into Saturday morning, it was coming down a lot heavier, and Sunday. Friday all the way to Sunday, it was coming down really heavy, almost constantly. It snowed a tiny bit today, but it wasn't anything to actually amount to anything, so. We'll go through a Kum Go parking lot. How about that? We'll let this person go. There you go. We'll walk through Kum Go parking lot because you guys need to see how busy it is. This is what happens when nowhere else is open. This is what happens. So many cars here. I'm going to read more chat here in a second. Slippery right there. I made it though. We're good. Look at this. Just car after car after car. It's busy here anyway, but it's even busier today because they're like the only one in the area open, so go figure. Man, these hot hands are definitely keeping my hands warm. And my feet. It's nice. It's a little icy here, so I gotta be careful. There you go. Get to the side of the road and we'll look at more comments. There's a Kum Go sign that's right there on the road. See, didn't even realize they're at 348. Nice. Haven't done any QnA here in a while, so it's terribly snowy, over 30 inches of accumulation. Yep, there you go. Yeah, if it was colder and the roads were less clear, then I probably would have stayed home. But you know, when it's not that often, you get to see 2 feet of snow on the ground, so I want to show you guys that and document it. At least a little bit. So this is Lincolnway we're on. Gonna go to the left here and go into the Pershing Plaza area. Try and get over the snow here. So yeah, it's so snowy that I can't even get to the buttons anymore, so I'm pretty much disregarding the lights at this point. I can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna soak my feet just to push a button. It doesn't make logical sense to do that. No one else is either, so I don't feel too bad about doing it. So yeah, there's Kum Go from this side. See, there's no cars. I'm thinking about just sending it. So yeah, if you are, in an area that got hit by the snow like this, I don't advise you go out. It's definitely better safe than sorry. And emergency services, they are around, but it's going to be a lot harder for them to get to places. So trying to be safe here. I'm going to cross this way. So this is a intersection of Lincolnway and Ridge. Here is the Family Dollar. And here is the Cheyenne Plaza, not Pershing Plaza. So yeah, I did see Extreme ask if I was going to walk the whole stream. Yes, I am. There's no way of getting a vehicle out. Not in time for this stream anyway. I don't feel like plowing a whole bunch of snow off a bunch of concrete. It was hell to do one narrow path from my home to the street. That was hellish enough for me, so. Not to mention that I had to do other areas as well. I'll look in the chat after I get off this main road. I want to keep an eye on the traffic and make sure I don't get hit. See, so there's big lots in Frontier Trampoline Park that make up the former Hobby Lobby over here. They've cleared out more snow since I was here earlier, and they are clearing more snow out right now. To my knowledge, no businesses in this area are open. Looks like this whole road is cleared off now though, so we'll be able to just go straight over there to where Dollar Tree is and that stuff. So over here is Sherry's. I'm pretty sure they're closed. Sherry's Pies and Cafe. Got people over there doing plowing. Get up here to the snowdrift and then I'll look at the chat. Stream is finally doing another Q&A. Storm Xylia, thank you, Hobbies and Hairstyles. If you had to choose which restaurant, any restaurant, what would it be? Well, right now in this area, it would definitely be Sherry's because I know I at least like their mini corn dogs. Going to Arrowhead Town Center tomorrow. Cool, with A to Z, that's cool. What is the plan of Bluegrass Drive? I assume you mean Bluegrass Circle. I don't know where the term where that term came from. Circle makes sense because it does kind of go in a half circle, but yeah, I know. Sometimes the road names are so confusing. It's like, where did you even get the idea for them? Yeah, this is a lot more cleared out. Last time I had to walk through what was a track of a vehicle that had driven through here, probably a big truck. This time we can just go straight out over here though. It's like every business, yeah, a lot of businesses are. There's not that many open right now. I think even Doghouse is closed today. I think I saw some on their feet saying they're closed today. I think Taco John's is closed. A lot of them are. Yeah, see, there's tracks right here. That's what I had to walk down earlier because it's so snowy. And there's no path here before, so I'm glad they opened this up a little more. Murdoch's is definitely closed for today. I think Jack's is even closed for today. Yeah, they got a little more opened up. Got Durbar, Blakeman. Behind there is O'Reilly, Tailwaggers, Sherwin-Williams. I forget what it's called. Some sort of carpet place, I think. Behind there is Book Rack and Tandy Leather. Nail Star, Cash Advance, Dollar Tree. Former Big Lots, Sportsman's, and then Murdoch's and all that down there. And they got a little bit more of a path cleared out here too. It's a lot more cleared out than earlier. It's only about half the lot when I was here before. Saw people on snowmobiles earlier too. Going down all the roads, and they were doing that yesterday too. I don't blame them. There's not really, you can't really drive through these drifts, so yeah, even the big vehicles are struggling with it a little bit. In fact, they were pulling out a truck over there earlier when I was here, just taking a few photos and seeing what the conditions were like for this stream. Dollar Tree obviously is not open. That sign's been there a while. It's not very often you guys see all these businesses closed either. Not very often at all. I need to spit. Ah, that's better. And that's the human design for you. It puts all the stuff in your nose down your throat. It's the blue semi. Oh, it's the blue semi stuck. It might be. It was there earlier just sitting. They might have just pulled off the highway and called it for a night too, so I don't know. It doesn't look like they were trying to get out of the snow. When I was over there before and looking a little bit closer, it looked like they were just sitting there, like they'd sat there since the start of the storm. So that's my guess. I don't know. I could be wrong. I seen numerous cars stuck, but it looked like the people had already evacuated and gone home or whatever they were going to do. Heading out extreme, or are you talking to Dalmation? Big Lots and Longmow's open? Yeah. Some of the areas in Colorado definitely didn't get hit as bad. Numerous people were DMing me about that not being as bad down there. 6 inches in Pueblo, I think I heard, and maybe about a foot in other places. So a lot of Colorado is pretty good. Really northern Colorado, like maybe Wellington area, yeah, they probably got hit as hard as us. We're close to it. So yeah, this parking lot is pretty cleared out. But you can see how big that snow pile is. I mean, god dang, that's probably 10 or 15 feet high. Definitely higher up than that semi truck. Look at that. Trying to hold my stuff all up so that way you guys don't have as much of the clanking. When you go along, well, I did a couple weeks ago. I got the videos and they'll come out as soon as I hit 1.4K. At least one of them for sure, and probably the other one not too long after that. So you got Verizon smoker friendly Parkway Pizza. I do need to get back to Longmont too again, but gonna hit other places first. I think need to do an update on some places in Fort Collins, and need to get back to Sears Grand so I can take photos and not lose them this time. I'm a freaking noob about that. I can't believe I did that. Should have copied all the files before I started screwing with trying to see if something would work. See, I don't know if Murdoch's is open yet. They might be. There's some vehicles out here, so they might be. They might be. I don't know. It could go either way. Let's see. Hit 1K on that note on library/Odyssey today. So that's another 1,000 followers, and pretty much all new ones. I don't think too many. Maybe some, but not all of them are on YouTube and vice versa. So yeah, I got people over here. They're driving in, probably taking a look, just curious. Alright, so up here is Lincolnway. It goes over to Ridge Road and over to College Drive. Shall we take a look on College Drive, where I haven't walked at all today, at the risk of soaking my feet, or should I go the other way? I mean, College Drive is gonna be clear anyway, so it shouldn't be any worse than Ridge Road, but let me know in the chat. What should I do? Should I go towards College and cover that, because there is some retail out there, or should I go back down Ridge and see what else we can see? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know if the chat's frozen on me or not. Let's see. Can't read your name, but welcome to the chat. Someone up there, I can't read your name. I don't know the language, so my apologies for that. Yeah, it is pretty cold. It's in the 20s for sure in Fahrenheit. It's below freezing, the freezing point of water. I don't know. We'll see. So should we go this way or should we go the other way back towards Ridge Road where we came from? Cover college. Go back. No one else gonna comment? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to go down college, so I think I'll just go ahead. We'll go and go this way at least a little bit. So we got Big O Tires. That's a place I haven't covered, and obviously they're snowed in. Got the Cheyenne Pet Clinic. I've mentioned that in a previous stream when we've gone down Lincolnway. Right there, and it looks like their parking lot is clear at least. I don't know if they're open, but their parking lot is definitely clear. Might be open for emergency visits. I bet all normal appointments got postponed. Can't read the chat, it's so bright. Okay, we're gonna cross that way. I can see a traffic coming easier. Yeah, so that's the Cheyenne Pet Clinic. They do got their lot pretty open, which is good. Whoop, slid a little bit, we're good. This part's a little more icy. So I forget what this road is. It goes right up to the Pershing Marketplace area. I just forget the name of it though right now. You can see Jimmy John's from here, so there's a reference point. I don't feel like taking my hand all the way out of my glove, otherwise I would zoom in. Oh, cord kind of fell back out of my hand again. There we go. We'll film the abandoned Mimi's Cafe in Loveland, maybe. I know there are a lot of closed Mimi's. It's definitely been a thought on my mind to cover them. Sounds like an interesting brand, and it does suck to see it closing. I was surprised to see so much snow still on the ground. Yeah, well, I mean, it pretty much was just finishing. It's snowing yesterday. Snowing was kind of finishing up yesterday, and it's still pretty cold. You know, it's not been above freezing much, so you can't really, in a way, you can't expect it to melt. So, you know, kind of go figure on that, I guess. But maybe that's just the obvious. So yeah, right out here is College Drive. Got the Banner Capital Bank over here. It actually is fairly cleared out here, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I would use it like there's 2 lanes here, but it's definitely cleared a lot more than I expected. My next stream won't be until Wednesday, March 17th. Cool, that's all right. We all need a break sometimes. So yeah, something that does need to be brought up too here is, haven't had a storm, anything like this, like exactly where this is and more. I think since 89, from my understanding, 1989. That point is like 25 point something inches. That was the record back then, and this beat it by a long shot at around 31 inches or so, plus or minus maybe 2 inches. So we'll take a left here and head back up towards Pershing Boulevard. I hate how you can't stream unless... Yeah, I know, right? Well, I said in the last stream that I did. Whoa, on my channel. Slid a little bit, we're good. I said on the last stream I did on my channel that you just have to use a third-party app that may or may not work with a hoot. Streamlabs OBS on mobile will let you do that. Although it's buggy as hell and painful as heck to do overlays and all the extra stuff, you can at least stream on the mobile. So it is possible. It's just, you know, you have to use the third-party app, and sometimes it may not work as good as it could. It's the best one out there, though. That's the sad thing. It's the best one out there, even though it works the crappiest. All the other, like I've tried a lot of others, a good handful of others on Android at least, and none of them have worked. From my understanding, on the S10 and later, you can stream directly from in the camera app. I'm not sure on that though. On S9 though, you definitely can't do that. See, I got the Bink there. You can see they're pretty snowed in. Got the Greenway Trailer Park, which looks like a few people have driven out of it, but yeah, you got this car that's stuck. See, is he gonna wait? Probably. Yeah, I think he's waiting. It's got another kind of community home space over here with lots of apartments. Looks like they might have gotten their parking lot pretty cleared. How are you doing? Very good. All right. And Roblox here. Yeah, I think I saw your photos that you did. It's pretty cool that people can do that in that game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a super big Roblox fan, but it is cool that you can do that. Let's see, this is Holmes Street right here that we were on earlier over at Albertsons. Looks like they've cleared a path there. Official record is 36 inches for this stream. All right, it might have varied. There's been so much variance. I've heard everywhere from between 27 inches all the way up to a whole 3 feet. So it's been hard to find exactly for certainty what the honest exact total is, but it is over the record from '89 or whatever. See, Denver's 9 News was saying 3 feet. Our local news was saying 30 inches and 31 inches, and I've lost track of I've lost track of what the true one is anymore. I was tracking it up until about 12 inches. After that, so much had been drifted and everything else that is pretty much immeasurable for me. I couldn't really find a spot to measure. So, got doghouse right there, obviously closed. What is this? Atkins Street that is completely snowed in. Looks like for the most part it's pretty snowed in here. Guess you gotta have fun somehow. Got Cadova though, that I think it's also closed today, so to no surprise. Looks like they got more of the names of the places on the Cheyenne Marketplace, Pershing Marketplace sign there. See, Verizon, Pizza Hut, and Pack and Ship, all the 3 new businesses. So we will be covering this College Drive after the snow melts more. In a future live stream, we'll do a normal walk down it. Doing this because, you know, it's different, everyone's off, and everyone's snowed in, and plus this allows you to see it without going out yourself, so. I think that was a little bit fast, but maybe that's just me. Let's see here. So we'll go straight first, and then we'll see about crossing over to Maverick area. Looks like Maverick might be open. It might actually be open. So this is Pershing Boulevard we're at, just to clarify. Got the Platte Valley Bank there that's completely snowed in. It looks like they might cleared their parking lot, but definitely not open. Now look at this. This is barely 3 lanes wide. Barely. Yeah, Platte Valley is definitely cleared out on their parking lot. Is there any retail on College Road? Yeah, there's a little bit. There's a little bit. Not as much as Delrange, for sure. By a long shot, way less, but there is still some throughout the whole road at College. I can definitely see the Mr. Jim's from here that's just down there. And there is a business plaza, and there's plenty of storage places throughout the whole entire road. Let's see, we got the car wash right there. Yeah, we got Maverick. Looks like they might be, I don't know. We'll find out. There's Platte Valley Bank from over here. They definitely have cleared out their lot. Try and cross when we get a minute here. I don't want to go right in front of the vehicle with it being slick and snowy and everything else out. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Chad. I don't know. Like, am I missing something? Oh, man. So you got that vehicle. That vehicle. And we'll cross after him. There you go. So yeah, we got Maverick. I don't think they're open. I think they might have their pumps working at least, but doesn't look like they themselves are open. We'll go through their lot. See, I don't know if I've missed any questions, so if I did, feel free to put them back in the chat again, and I'll do what I can to answer them. I do miss chats sometimes. It's hard to always read it. So yeah, we got Maverick there. I've been in this one numerous times. It's a pretty nice station. Always good service. Their little cinnamon buffet thing or whatever you want to call it. Not really buffet, but you know, you can get food there. It's all good. Yeah, it looks like the inside is closed, but you could at least come here for gas and junk, I guess. Huh. Interesting. I've never had audio on a gas pump like that. That's different. Gotta be careful here because it's really slushy and slick. There we go. God, you can see where someone just drove way over there. I can't blame them. You can't really see what's happening anymore. Just gotta guess where you're at on the road. Do you think Eddie is a traitor? Probably, at least to the Kmart brand. I think he had a chance of bringing it back. He had a definite chance, but he ruined it, so. Go back this way towards Pershing, down Pershing and towards Ridge Road. Let me get through this. All right, let's read the chat again. Does Wyoming have any Twin Peaks restaurant? I don't think so. But if there is, I don't know about it, but I don't think so. Wind is picking up just a little bit. School is out today, yet the light is flashing. They're not going to turn it off for a day. No one's coming yet, so we're good. I'm not going to stand in the cold for that long just to wait for a light to change. When there's no traffic, heck it. If it's any other day, yeah, I would push the button and wait, but come on, it's snowy, icy, slick out, cold. Let's be honest, it's kind of boring to just stand at a stoplight most of the time. And my cord fell out of my hand again. So sorry about the tapping. There we go. Yep, Chuck and Eddie did. Yeah, they killed him. Is a new Cheyenne Pizza Hut open? Yeah, it's been open for a little while. I can't remember if it was open when I did my last stream out this way, but it's definitely open now. Not today, but it's opened officially, so. I did do the short on it, on the old one, so. It looks like the liquor store nearby is maybe expanding into the space. Yeah, look at that. That's Dazbod Coffee. They're definitely closed. Can't even get in there. It looks like they might have plowed a little bit, but it's definitely all drifted back. And then, of course, all this snow has been piled up right out in front. So they'll be closed for a couple more days at least, I bet. And I dropped my cord again. It's hard to do this with gloves on my hand, but that's all right. We'll make the best of it. Get a shot of Jimmy John's. Yeah, there's Jimmy John's right here. McCann Avenue is the road I was trying to think of earlier. McCann Avenue. So yeah, there's Pizza Hut right there on this corner. Like I said, obviously not open today, but they did open a few weeks ago, I think now. I think it was like a week or two before I uploaded my short on the old Pizza Hut where they were before this. So here's a shot of the space for lease. Verizon opened way later than November, but they are open now. They moved from the Cheyenne Plaza that we were at earlier. They fixed that window since we did that stream where we walked through the plaza, so that's a good thing. Now you can see where people have driven through here, and it looks like maybe someone did go through here with a plow at some point, but it's definitely not ideal for a small car. 90%, yeah, I know, yeah, exactly. I bet even Walmart and King Soopers are closed, which King Soopers isn't too far away. I guess we could take a look at that. Yeah, here's Jimmy John's for you. It's definitely closed. Definitely. Look how piled up snow is. Looks like they might have cleared out their parking lot at least, but you know, it's a mile or so from here for King Soopers, but that's not too bad. I don't know. We'll see. We're at 48 minutes now, so I might even just see about starting to call it here. But we'll stay live for longer still. We'll keep going at least to where we started. Okay, we're gonna cross over here so that way we can see the traffic easier. Yeah, I'm not ending it, don't worry. We'll stay alive for a little longer here. And I'm sore from doing all the snow shoveling and having this gimbal in my hand. Actually, it's making my hand hurt now. Well, it looks like someone got some of this property. Future home of HealthWorks, or Health Happens. And then there's a number 307-635-3618. I'm not sure what that is. I guess something health related, but not sure what that is for sure. So that'll be going in right through here then. Right on this hill probably. So that's not part of the Pershing Marketplace. There's another name for this part, but you know, it's right next to the Pershing Marketplace. So this plaza there a little more discreet with what their real name is. So you can find it. It's just not as obvious as Pershing Marketplace with their signage up and everything. Let's see, got the breeze through car wash over here, along with Wells Fargo Bank. Got a police car there. They need to take down the old Verizon sign. Yes, they do. Where did you start? I started right down here at the bottom of the hill, pretty much. Right in front of Taco John's and Church's. We'll go a little bit farther past the ridge to see what it looks like out there. So yeah, it looks like these guys have cleared out their parking lot. At least, but obviously they're not going to be open with it being below freezing. That wouldn't be a good thing. We'll wait for this truck and just take it slow for a minute so you can pass by. There we go. I got Wills Road right here. Kind of ends for this marketplace thing that we're at, but then it picks up on the other side. So looks like they've cleared a path there at least. Yeah, it stops right there and then it kind of picks up on the other side of this block here, so it's weird like that. Let's see. Got this place, 1A1 rental. And they're snowed in. Obviously getting the breeze through with them being pretty snowed there. It's so snowy that I cannot walk on the sidewalk unless I have snowshoes or something like that. I'm gonna get across here real quick. There we go. Man, I could go for a lot of food right now. There's so many places I want to eat, but it's been so long since I've eaten out of them, man. Let's see. We'll film the old Loveland Ford maybe. Put a request for those spots into my thing, and I'll add them to my map later. I think the link is down in the description, so easy enough to find that. If not, it is on previous videos, so just put in a request for each of those places individually, and I'll see about adding them later tonight or something. So I know I'm gonna forget at least one of those, so there's a good amount of places outside of Cheyenne that need filmed desperately, but can't. I try to do as much as I can, but I can't get all of them. But do the best I can, and having the request, it helps me know what you guys actually want, versus just doing what I think you might want. Makes it easier that way. So yeah, here's Ridge Road and Pershing. There's a Tusker Bar right there. They've at least cleared their parking lots. Ridge Road is cleared all the way, it seems like, at least 2 lanes of it, so can't at least drive down it. Okay, it's a red light, we'll go ahead and cross. Red light for them, not me. Here we go. Got the USA gasoline right there. It was the Albertsons Express gasoline for a long time. I think they're closed, on the inside at least. Oops, chat froze on me. Promise you. All right. There you go, Dalmatian. Cheers. Yeah. I usually don't go more than an hour and a half on streams. Yeah, take ibuprofen or something, Dalmatian. It'll help you. Don't do too much, but you know, don't get addicted to it. But it can help to take ibuprofen or something like that, or Tylenol, or one of those. So got Papa Murphy's out here in front of Albertsons, along with a daycare place. Well, looks like those are definitely closed, but the lots are at least cleaned up. Got Birch Place in Pershing right here. No, that road is not clear at all, other than the tire tracks where people have driven with their trucks. If nothing else, then lay down and close their eyes would be my suggestion. That can help too. If you look at the screens too long, it can get you a headache. If you wear glasses, which I know I used to, and even with the contacts sometimes I will get a headache, so yeah, it's good to kind of just relax your eyes sometimes, you know. So yeah, this is T-Bird Drive in Pershing. This is where the Carey Jr High was built. Right over there. It's been open, except obviously today it's temporarily closed with the snow. Heck yeah, I'm taking my mask off. It's just making my face colder now with all the moisture that's built up. It keeps getting in my mouth. I love that. I'm gonna switch hands here because I need to warm up my right hand here. Except I can't use the chat now. So now when I need to wait for messages, there you go. Hey Movie, how are you doing? I'm pretty good, pretty cold here. Pretty cold, but I'm doing pretty good otherwise. Yeah, look at that big snow right there. It's all been pushed to the side. There's a good 3 feet right there. It's definitely knee and even hip height in spots. Looks like they did get the Jonah Business Center's parking lot cleared out at least, which is good. You can see someone has driven through there. No traffic on the road. Usually this road would be very busy. You don't see no traffic like this very often. Whoop, slid a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely more like 4 foot, in fact. That's definitely more like 4 foot. Yeah, look at where people have driven through there. And now it's all covered up because all the drifting that's happened and all of that stuff. Let's go up the hill to East High. See what it looks like up here. There's no traffic, which there's not. I'm going to cross again. I like being on this side so I can at least see the traffic coming rather than be surprised by it coming on my back. I think technically it's customary, although not required, to do the left side anyway of the road or the opposite side of the oncoming traffic. I can't deal with my nose. Live chat. Hey Kaz, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Found your same mask. Well, it's probably a similar one. Mine's all cotton, and I bet you the one at Dollar General is not all cotton. A lot of the masks like mine these days are all polyester, unfortunately. But it's probably pretty similar. I've seen other people with a very similar mask too. All right, thank you, Parker. That'll make it easier for me later to just go back in and throw it in. Hey, Dustin. Yeah, it's blizzarding here, as you can probably tell by the stream. I was just going to sit at home and do a basic Q&A, but You know, the weather's not terrible. It's not very windy and traffic's dead. The streets are clear, so it's like, I might as well just do a normal stream crossing for that person so they don't have to go out on the main road in the middle of the road unnecessarily. Here's a nice view of Carey Jr High, by the way. Pier 1's obviously long gone. Something's going in there. I don't know what. Still don't know. Maybe I'll try researching that again when I get home and see if I find anything, but I don't expect to be able to. All right, crossing back. Let's get across. Hurry, hurry. It's a truck unexpectedly. There we go. So this way I can at least see the vehicle coming and I can dodge if I have to. Whereas the other side, I can't see them coming on my back, not without turning my head, and can't always look back, you know? So makes more sense to be on this side. Well, you're Sweden. I don't know if you want to say that, but I guess you do stay on your stream, so anyone could tell probably from your accent anyway, so yeah. It's not like anyone's getting knocking tomorrow, because that's a whole country they'd have to go through. Yeah, some places in Colorado did get hit pretty hard. Not everywhere, but some places for sure. I don't think I said this in the stream. I did see pictures from Niwot, and they definitely had a good 2 feet there. 2 feet, and if not 3. Kind of warming my right hand up for a little while here. Got my hot hands in my gloves and keeping my fingers bent in. So we got the First Congressional Church, or the AKA the Cross Point Fellowship right here. And they are entirely snowed in. Gotta love phlegm coming up on you on the colder days like this. It comes up a lot more on the cold days than the warm days. So this is Forest Drive. You can see the school is completely snowed in. This road is snowed in. You can see where people have tried driving before the snow here was all built up, but I think they were talking to someone in the house, but if not, there's no way I could get over there without soaking myself, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm pretty sure they were talking to someone else. See, I got East High here on the right. That person could have moved over a little more. Come on. How many inches did you get in Cheyenne? I think I said earlier, didn't I? I can't remember. So I heard 31 last night. Apparently, since that time, it's come to be 36, a whole 3 feet. So in other words, it's somewhere between the historic record from before and 30 inches, which was, 25 point something inches. So this is a record-breaking snow. It's hard to measure because, different areas are going to get a little bit different amount depending on how the storm went, and you have the wind blowing the snow, so it makes a very drift across the whole land, so it's hard to measure that for certainty. Let's see if this red vehicle will be nice and go a little farther over. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Most cars have been doing a pretty good job of going farther away from pedestrians, I've noticed. For Denver, it's our 4th largest snow in history. They even canceled church. Yeah, here almost everything got canceled. From my understanding, the VA was if you had to go into the VA to work, you can't go in now. All the schools are closed. Churches are probably all closed, I'm sure. Surprisingly, on that matter, I heard the virtual schools are also closed here, which is interesting. But I guess that might be a good thing for places out north where power might go out. Let's see, up here, this is Windmill. I don't know how, looks like Windmill might have been cleared. We'll see. Heading out, Extreme, that's all right. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I can do for headache. Yeah. Like I said, if you need to just go rest, it might be better, right? Now, I feel you, it happens. We all get headaches sometimes. I don't get them as much these days as maybe when I was younger, but I do still get them once in a while. Had some pretty nasty ones too. They're never any fun. So yeah, here's a look at East High School from this angle. Lots of snow. Looks like a couple cars did get snowed in. Got the Cheyenne Little Theater over here. Man, you know what? The last time I did a stream here, I didn't have my gimbal, I don't think. I don't think I had my gimbal yet, so at least set up to where I could use it. I think I just did handheld that time. I didn't want to fight the gimbal. Let's see, it looks like someone had their engine go out. Definitely smell smoke over here. I don't know if it's a fireplace or what. This guy's gone far over. I appreciate ya. Got Brimmer Park. Yeah, it looks like Windmill's a little bit cleared out. You could at least say you could go down the road, but definitely not much. Have to go on the wrong side of the road to get out of Windmill. Yep. People are stuck everywhere. This part is actually starting to really get melty. Let's see. Are you up to play games this weekend? Maybe a little bit. We'll see. This weekend, yeah, that should be fine. On that note, I do got the next video that's going to come out later this week. Hopefully on Friday. Going to try and aim for Friday, I think. I was going to go for Thursday. I want a little more time since I've been doing a lot of shoveling lately. I've been busy shoveling snow, and I'd come in, warm up, maybe watch a video if I felt like it, and then I'd go back out and shovel some more. That's pretty much my whole day yesterday. So, and, you know, it's still blowing snow and a little bit snowing throughout the whole day. So, see, over here is Brimmer Park. I always get that confused with the other one that's down on the corner of Friendship Circle and Dell Range. That's mentioned in the last stream I did. And did my phone die? All right, are we back? I think we're back. I can't see. Rotate the screen here. All right, I think we're live now. Here we go. We're live now. I'm going to see about finishing up because my phone is probably going to die again. See, Dalmation, if you're still watching, that's why I'm saying with the battery dying, it has nothing to do with YouTube, or at least very little with YouTube as far as the battery dying. It has more to do with the fact that you know, you got the weather. If it's cold or really hot like this, it's going to make the battery go down faster. You know, all that stuff that mounts up. You know, you got the app running, which that's going to take some battery. You got trying to connect constantly to a server, so that way you can stream, so that's going to take some battery. You know, this is why I don't like doing streams on days like this, because it does tend to wear out the battery and stuff faster. I'm making an exception today because I think it's worth it, but yeah, that's what I think. Hey, Greeley's man, I am back again. Glad you can make it in. Did you bring a charger, says Parker? No, I have my gimbal. I probably should have brought my little charger pack, but I didn't. It's all right. I got my gimbal that I can easily just plug my phone in and I'll charge it right there. So that's what we're doing right now. Now, should we go a little farther? We could. I don't think my phone's going to die on me again this time. We're at 3%. We're going up even though we're live. So I'm going to go a little farther. I'm going to go a little farther. Let me rotate. There we go. So yeah, I don't have a charger, but I do have my gimbal that does have a connection point to it. So, okay, they're yelling at the people over there. I guess someone else came out to help them. I have engine issues, and I'm not surprised on a cold day like this. After you end the stream, send me your email. Oh, for Steam? Is it a Steam game or is it just a normal game? If it's a normal game, you can just do my public one and I'll see it. If it's a Steam one, then yeah, I'll have to DM it to you. I don't know. All right, we'll go out this way a little more. Wish I had a spot, maybe up here I have a spot where I can set the gimbal long enough to put my glove on. Having my other hand in my pocket right now so it doesn't get too cold. I want to switch hands anyway, so. Yeah, we'll go a little farther. My phone is going up a little bit overall in charge even though I'm live, so. Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier, Dalmation, when before the stream, it really doesn't have much to do with YouTube. It's going to have a lot more to do with what phone you're on, how much you've used it, how new it is, you know, how much wear and tear, you know, have you dropped it a lot? That might cause a little bit of wear and tear on your battery, you know. It depends on what's happening with the phone itself, not so much YouTube. YouTube is going to play a role, but it's, you know, compared to everything else, it's a little thing. It's a little thing that's not going to make a lot of difference. All right, here we go. And get my little handy dandy tripod thing out here. Come on, gimbal, go back level. I don't know what side would be better. I think right here. We'll go back over here a little bit. And set my gimbal down so that way I can put my glove on here. There we go. This is a pain in the butt because now I got to take my hot hand out to put on another glove. See, I got two gloves on my hands, each hand. And then I also have a hot hand thing in them so that way my hand stays warm. I picked up a pair of gloves at Kum Go while I was there because it's like, you know what, if I can, I want to double up with it being so cold. My phone was at 0% the first time I reconnected. That's what made my phone die on me again. If I waited a second like I did the second time, which is this time, then I would have been fine, but I got in too much of a hurry. I guess maybe in a way it's a good thing so that way you guys know I'm okay, but, you know. There you go. All right, I'm going to stand up because I want to be able to be seen. Steam game, but don't need to be Steam email. Okay, that works. That works. We'll let these vehicles get by here. I'm going to switch hands here. Switch over to my left hand to carry the gimbal. And my right hand more to just kind of navigate chat and stuff. Sears company needs to reopen, yeah. All right, we'll go this way a little bit. See how this goes. After this car gets by, I'm gonna cross back over. See, it's cold, but it's not terribly windy, so I'm actually not super cold. I'm a little bit chilled, but I'm not super cold, so. Love how my cords are kind of forcing my phone over just a little bit the way I have them set up. I can't read that chat. It's just a period. Why is everyone doing periods? What, you don't want me to see the chat? Is that what it is? No, I can scroll up if I really want to, right? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there's a joke that I just didn't see. I appreciate everyone who's going on the left side of the road for me. So I appreciate people are doing that. I really do. So far, I had most people doing that. So time to head for bed. Starting work at 6 hours. Oof, yeah, get some rest, movie. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I appreciate it. We could probably do some gaming this weekend. I don't have a huge hour of video to go through. Technically 3 because I have 3 cameras. So, but we could probably do that. Trying to keep my handle scrunched up nice and tight. Geez, look what these guys did. They just said, screw this alley, I'm just gonna come out here. Same thing over here. That's a little bit funny. Well, it used to be in the old Chicago and Longmont. I don't know. I don't know if it's original or if there's something else there. I haven't researched it much yet. I think I might have done Tinyville a little while back, but that's about it. I haven't done a lot on it. Next time I go Longmont, maybe that'll be one of the places I film. Dude, this hot hand is so nice. I love the hot hand stuff. Come on, gimbal, level. There we go. So this road up here is Henderson Drive in Pershing. It's kind of just before the roundabout. It's also the main entry to the VA over here on the right that I mentioned earlier. They might have cleared out their parking lot, but I bet nobody is working there. So nobody except for maybe snow removal crews. There you go. Need my thumb out so that way I can navigate chat a little bit better. Smoking Dave's on Ken Pratt used to be Harold's. Yeah, there you go. We'll probably be on Sunday. Will probably be the game I bought. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll take a look at it. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Mr. Movie. I don't do games so much anymore, but I do still do them on occasion. Yeah, the parking lot there is cleared out completely at least. But over here in this part of Henderson, it looks like maybe a narrow path and that's it. Let's see here. I'll try and hold my gimbal a little bit better. Let's get out here into the, yeah, it looks like they did a path on each side of the median. So you can at least get down Henderson. Go a little bit farther before we see about going back again. Guess they're turning, maybe. I'm not sure what they're, oh, the light changed maybe. I think the light changed. Didn't even notice it. Didn't even see it change. $3.49, nice, Dalmation. Where can I find this short video? It's over on Optopolis Shorts, the YouTube channel over there for that Pizza Hut. I got it linked on my homepage, and on YouTube, and I don't know if it's on my About. I can't remember. Maybe. You can search it though, Optopolis Shorts, and you'll see it. It's on YouTube, so. Wind is picking up just a little bit again. My bandana went so dang cold I'd put it right back on my face, but it won't help me much now. Now that it's wet. It's all right. We'll make the best of it. Yeah, it looks like Blue HQ is pretty much snowed in. I can flip my hood up though, actually. That's something I forgot I could do. So that would help a little bit, except I got my sunglasses on, so I gotta put my sunglasses on to pull it up. That's better. A little bit. A little bit better. It's nice and snowy and not much room here. Appreciate them going slow. I might have cleared out the main entry. I think they cleared out the main entry, but it's definitely a lot of snow there. Let's take a look, shall we? It'd be better than staying on this main road that's really narrow with not much room to walk. We'll cut through. It's safer, no traffic, and clear down the main part anyway. Yeah, we can do that. Hour and 20? Yeah, we are at an hour and 20. Jesus, that's not bad. Yeah, before long we'll see about starting to head back the other way. So yeah, this is the main entry for the employee portion, really, mainly. So obviously they're snowed in and probably no one here. If that road was safer, I would stay on the main road, but and plus I did see Parker request to see it, so we'll take a quick walk through. Looks like they might have gone to the right over here, which is good for me, because that's where I wanted to go. Yep, got an updated tour on this place coming soon. It'll be awesome. So yeah, they cleared out the main road at least, so you could at least get through here. I don't know if you could go all the way down there, but you can at least kind of come over here a little bit. So yeah, although it's closed today, obviously the branch at Blue is open, but there's no retail yet, so not much that's special to see over here. Yeah, it looks like they pretty much stopped right here, so won't be able to get much farther. Still got landscaping to do on the outside, but the inside and stuff, yeah, it's all done and looking beautiful on all this. On the HQ branch and the main HQ, it's looking really good. So the Blue Federal Credit Union fully completed. Yeah, the building is completed. It's not fully occupied. They got plenty of room to expand, but sounds like they're expanding pretty quickly. Sorry if the camera does shake a tiny bit. I have 2 cables plugged in, and it's not as easy on the motors for my gimbal. It can handle it, but it's a little bit more difficult. We'll go back the other way unless we can get out over here. Maybe we can. I don't know if we can, and even if we can, I don't know if it would be worth it. Let's see how close we can get. I don't think we'll get out, but we'll get close so you can at least see it. So we'll go down this little path here. It looks like they were gonna, whoever shoveled this off was gonna come all the way out, but they decided not to. And I don't blame them. You can see where other people have walked. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to get my feet wetter than I have to. This is Chestnut Drive and Fremont Avenue, right down here. Looks like free chestnut might be cleared out a little bit, at least a pathway, but a lot of the side roads are obviously still pretty compact with snow. Go back the other way. Let's see. Maybe that'll work better. 33%. And my phone's up to 8%, so we're overall gaining, which is good. So the cold really wears on the battery. That's one thing I've learned. Taking a cold dip in water with a GoPro, that's a good thing, but doing a freezer cold video or anything with cameras and stuff, yeah, it gets rough. Not so good for the camera, even if it does get a little bit hot. Like I said, I'm making the exception today because this is something you don't get to see very often. You usually don't get to see, you know, this much snow piled up from only, you know, that little bit of space, right? You usually see that from a whole parking lot. So I think it is arguable to make an exception today, but most of the time I'm definitely not going to do this because I don't want to wear out my gear unnecessarily. The longer I can get it to last, the better. Heading out for now. Thanks for stopping in, Mr. Moody. Let's see, who is that? Landmine 666. Welcome, welcome. Well, I was thinking that Greeley had way more up there. Oof. Or thinking that Greeley had tons of snow. You have what? Yeah, we have a lot. We were right in the center of the storm. We had the eye hit us. It was predicted to. I kind of didn't fully believe it at first, but you know, the weather here in Cheyenne, usually you don't see this. Nothing like this. You don't even see a foot that often. The last time we had anything like this was a good 2 years ago, and that doesn't even come close to this. You know, that's for my lifetime. For previous lifetimes, you know, it was 89 or so, and you know, that doesn't even amount up now because it's over the 25 point whatever inches threshold, so. Form a safe way on Pace and Longmont needs to be, yeah. That would be cool if it would reopen there. For some reason they didn't do it. Why did you spam S Extreme? I'm so confused. Don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat, come on. We can have fun, it's all right, but just don't spam the chat when it isn't really necessary. I didn't need to see if 50 S's come through. And that's an over exaggeration. If you want to count the messages up, then look at the live chat, but we'll go here a little bit more. I'm a little bit curious to see how chaotic the roundabout is. Got it. Jeep, is it going to come my way? Yep, it sure is, so we'll wait on the side. Lots of vehicles here, so we'll just wait for them to get by. Appreciate ya. Much appreciated, peeps. All of you who are kind of just taking a chill pill and going on the side. Need to get my hot hand in there again, darn it. Almost lost my hot hand. It's right here on my jacket, I just barely caught it. We're good. There we go. Almost put it back in my pocket, I guess. I can't do much with it now. It's outside my glove and I don't have a spot to put my gimbal down. We'll go a little farther and then I think I'm going to turn around. I just want to see how chaotic the roundabout is. My jacket is just folded in the right way around my waist. The hot hand landed on it instead of going in the snow, so thank God. I have an extra one, but I don't feel like pulling it out if I don't have to, so I'd rather save it for another time when I actually need it. Yeah, usually you would not be walking in the roundabout, but you know, the sidewalk is covered, so I can't do much about that. I see someone over there with a ton of snow in the back. I don't know if they're hauling it from somewhere or what the deal is. Got Converse Avenue here, going the wrong way. Technically I'm walking, so you know, it's not like it's a big deal, but got 19th Street. Looks like Converse is pretty cleared. Do you hate? Yeah, I hate the chat disappearing. I've had one of my thumbs out this entire stream because of how the chat disappears on me. It's so freaking annoying, man. So annoying. So yeah, this is 19th Street. It looks like they got a pathway on both sides of the road cleared. Gonna switch hands again because my left hand needs to warm up again. Oh, shit. The former Hollywood video. It's right here. Something that has put stuff in here. I guess they're using it as storage. So it's no longer technically abandoned. It's definitely gotten sold off, which is good. Definitely good to see it reused. Probably a better use for it anyway, because you can't even really get into the parking lot that much. There's not a lot of space there, and I've heard there's lots of crashes here, so it's not the best spot for this building anymore. So this is Pershing right here. Let's see, I'm going to try and stand on this a little bit, on the snow a little bit here, so you can get by. Wait, yeah, chill. All right, thank you. Appreciate all the people there doing that, just kind of chilling, letting me get by, doing the right thing for the situation rather than the right thing according to the law. Some like it hot tinning. There you go. And that place, I don't know if they're open. I don't think so. They got their parking lot cleared, but have to get in from the 19th Street, I guess. No, they might be open. I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yeah, they got a path there that someone has gone through with a snow blower or something like that, all the way to the end of the block, it looks like. I'm gonna see about turning around here though. So we got that one. We'll cross after he goes. And cross and go back through on the other side of the roundabout now. Let's see. Comfort. Hold on. Hey, Jason. Comfort Dental might take over former Pier 1. Comfort Dental. Oh, okay. It's another dental place. That's all right. That's all right. Did you find something online then that I missed? I'll keep the name in mind so that way I can look it up later if I remember. I should be able to. It's one little thing that I can probably remember, so. Let's see, it looks like someone kind of drove through here to get to the alley over there. Tried to, you know what, I'm using my nose at this point to use the chat. I tried to plow and kept getting stuck. Yeah, there's so much snow, man. Like it's crazy how much snow there is. I gotta give credit to all the, all the emergency services and all the, the few businesses that are open. I gotta give lots of credit to them for being able to open. As long as they weren't being, yeah, I won't go there. Got Converse on the other side here. It's pretty clear as well. I'll go back through over here. I heard someone say something, but I couldn't hear what they said. Hey, Thomas, how are you doing? Hey, real RTOT. Yeah, I'm literally using my nose now. Like, that actually works better than using my fingers. We'd move for a couple minutes, then spend 30 minutes digging the truck. Oh, God. That's no fun. And at that point, I would just say, you know what? Heck with it. I'll let someone else try to fight their way through this. Not to be mean, but, you do what you can, right? You got to try. At least try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's what I think about that. See, snowshoes wouldn't be bad because then I could walk on the snow and stuff a little bit easier, but, I don't have snowshoes, so that's my life. Up here, I do need to warm my, I might just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna warm my finger up here because it's cold. Thank God for hot hands. I'm doing pretty good. Chilled, definitely cold. Have you been to Flatiron Crossing in Broomfield? Yeah, I don't know how much, maybe you haven't seen my recent posts. I did go to, at least in, let's see, when am I trying to say here? Back in 2020, I did go there and do some photos, and I did get a clip of video of walking around the mall real quick. I've been sharing those photos lately over on Instagram because I'm in Broomfield now with all the photos. Pretty much just doing a city by city basis because it's easier that way. Appreciate people going slow. Taking a chill pill, let me get by. I appreciate that. Hey Granny Gaming, how are you doing? I haven't been to the Flatiron Crossing recently though. I need to make a return eventually. So that trip was the trip that I wanted to film the TGI and the Best Buy and the Office Depot and that whole plaza area over there, and they tore it down by the time I got there, and I had no idea until I got there. Drove me crazy a little bit. Made me a little bit salty. That was the same day I did the Perkins in Thornton. Not Thornton. Westminster on 120th. I need to grab this gimbal differently because I felt like I was going to drop my gimbal for a minute. That would not be a good thing to do right now. I don't need that. I already got the stress of the cold weather on me. Can't take a picture. I think I might have a picture at least. Maybe. I might do a video. We'll see. Man, last time I don't know. I was just salty. I was like, you know what, heck with this area. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I ate food and stuff, so took advantage of the moment. It kind of looked like, at least on the inside, the windows might have been covered, so I said, screw it. I might see about doing a video though on it. I think it deserves a video. Hey Mike Katy, how are you doing? Snow will be gone in a couple days. Some of it will be. Some of it. Areas like this are, all built up. That's going to take a good 3 or 4 days at least, I bet. You don't get snows like this very often. Definitely not anything like this. Hey Adam. How you good, doctors? Oh, that's all right. You're good. Gotta do what you gotta do. I feel it. Perkins is good. Yeah, their food is always good for the most part. I went to the Perkins in Scotts Bluff when I was in Scotts Bluff. So this is a normal walking stream. I don't even know how I'm going to put it in the playlist. I honestly don't. See someone over there in the big old truck trying to go through the side street. So we're back over by Henderson and Pershing, the main entry to the VA. My prediction is the Spirit Halloween, yeah. Will not change, but long much Spirit Halloween will, yeah. Oh, what? Hold on. Let me look at that again. Yeah, oh, I see what you mean. Only the long one will change, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. I think all the other Spirit Halloween locations are still vacant. The one here is. The Kmart, right? They'll be going back into Kmart this year unless something else takes over, but I don't expect it. Not right now, at least. think I said hi, didn't I, Granny Gaming? I don't know, maybe not. I went to the band Ponderosa in Glendale. There you go. I don't think we had Ponderosa out here. There you go. Had to spit up again. So that's what the cold weather does. It makes your nose run a little bit and kind of runs into your throat, and then you got the phlegm in your throat and you got to cough it out. It's like you're swallow or cough it, but if you swallow it, for me, at least in my experience, always ends up making things worse if you try to swallow it. So, and a lot more gross sounding. So I don't try to swallow it anymore if I can avoid it. This part's a little more opened up, it looks like. Definitely getting noticeably colder. Bundled up pretty good though. I got 2 shirts, 2 gloves. I'd do 2 socks if I had the room in my shoes. It's not easy to do that with a thicker pair of socks. I'm doubled up though pretty good. Plus I got my jacket on. So. And my vest, my running vest, which also keeps me a little warmer. Do you have a favorite Big Kmart or Super Kmart location? For Big Kmart, I mean, I guess I'd like the one here the most. I mean, it's compared to most of the others that I've seen in my life in person, it's definitely the most unique and 80s-esque one I've seen. Although, I do kind of like the way Loveland one was too. For Super Kmart's out, the only one I could say is Thornton, because that's, I mean, I've been by the one in Greeley, but I don't think I really saw it, so like, I don't think I looked at it. So the closest I could say for Super Kmart is Thornton. I haven't seen other locations so much. Dang. Yeah, Wyoming's pretty well shut down on that topic, actually. It's a sort of unrelated topic, but that's still sort of related too. All this snow, a lot of the highways are closed. Let this person get by. You can't get out of town, not today anyway. Cheyenne got the worst, but Casper got hit pretty hard, and I've heard, like I said earlier in the stream, I've heard that a lot of places in Colorado got hit, so go figure. Ponderosa down to 6, oh, you've been to 6 locations, I see. Yeah. I think they're connected to Bonanza, and we did have Bonanza out here, but I don't think so too much. There was one in Casper for sure. I don't know where else. Whoop, slid a little bit on the slush. See, that's why I say don't go out if you don't have to, if you're out in this area where the snow is. It's very cold. I'm good, dude. I appreciate it. It's very cold, and you know, got a lot of people out on the road. That sound like that person, but you know, emergency services, as we've seen in the stream, are around, but you know, it's still going to be harder for them to get to everyone. It's best to just stay home and stay warm. I'm doing this so that way you guys can see it, so that way we can document this. It seems better than just staying home and doing it just a Q&A and actually doing some better stuff that might be a little more interesting. You know, I think this has been more interesting than other things. We'll get back to about where we started again. What restaurants are in the Frontier Mall? Let's see. In the former Country Buffet, we got Dickey's Barbecue Pit and Five Guys. Over in the, what is almost a joke of a food court. I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just not much of a food court. There's Renzio's, a Chinese place. And that's about it. The pretzel place, right? That's about it. Outside of the mall, there's Chipotle and Olive Garden, of course, as we've seen in recent streams. I love it. The light's changing even though there's no one there. Probably on the timer. Usually these lights are timed to change eventually again. Well, looks like they got that car taken care of. It's there and stuck there and whatever was happening. Some other Charger is still there. Got the little theater. Yeah, that Razor did it a little skid or whatever it was. I don't know if it is a Razor. It's much more powerful than one of those little go-kart cars. It's one of those ATVs. Have you been by the Elite Fitness in Laramie? I was there. I haven't been there recently. I was there obviously to do my video when I saw those Walmart carts in the back. At that time, they were just barely kind of doing a little bit of stuff on the outside. They were working on the inside, but now they're obviously open. From what I've seen of the photos, it looks like it is some sort of weird mixture between what the places out at the Cheyenne Plaza. Was it Frontier Trampoline Park? Seems like a weird mixture between that and an actual workout place. It's interesting. Yeah, I believe it. Those things look fun as hell. Not gonna lie, there's a little bit of temptation to get one, but I don't even know where I would put it. Hardly have room for, I don't even have room really for shopping carts, let alone something that big. Guess I could sit outside a little bit more, but you know, something like that I still don't think I'd want it sitting out all the time. At least this way, the wind, whatever wind, if there is any right now, it's hitting our backs. I don't think it's that bad right now, though. It's actually pretty chill. So it's different. We're obviously live a lot longer today. I wasn't planning to go for 2 hours, but by the time I get back to the start point, it'll have been 2 hours. We'll go back to the start point for the purpose of the stream. So that way it kind of makes sense and I have somewhere I could kind of throw it somewhere at some point in a playlist. Maybe in between a couple of the first walking streams or something. I need to redo some of the earlier walking streams I've done. I could do them better. A lot better. And without wind. At least not without as bad wind anyway. Maybe something we can do later this summer, or later this spring, I should say. It is supposed to be warming up some in the next week, so hopefully I'll be able to stream next week. I highly doubt it will happen before next week. I obviously got the video I'm working on for later, and it's probably still going to be pretty cold and snowy like this for a while, so I don't anticipate being able to get out of the house much for a little while yet. So here's one last look at East High. Look at all the drifts, man. Like there's definitely some 5 or 6 foot drifts here. Look how high some of those drifts go. We good. Glad I have my sunglasses, it's so bright. Right now I'm actually able to look at the chat. Have you ever seen, have you ever eaten yellow snow? No. I'm sorry, I had to laugh because I know what that means. I know that. Yeah, it's lemon flavored snow. Oh God. You're gonna need yeah, I know, right? The Wyoming Work Warehouse. It's still standing. I almost guarantee, 100% guarantee. We'll see the Wyoming Work Warehouse in the next stream. We obviously saw it right at the end of the last stream as well, so. Back on Forest. The piles on this side are definitely a lot worse than the other side. Good thing we're getting close to this end because my gimbal is actually flashing on the middle battery mark. There's one more battery that's still solid, so. Yeah, front loader would help with a lot of this. I saw some front loaders in some of the parking lots getting ready from the previous days, so. Looks like some more of the road has melted, which is good. Definitely good to see that. Go back about where we left off. I think I'm going to get as close as possible to the start point, so you can see that if you were here at the start of the stream, and we can go from there. I see the fresh new Carey. Yeah, this is a Carey Jr High. It's all covered in snow. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty dang nice in there. It would be cool to do a tour of it today. Well, not today, but you know, in the present day, right? It'd be cool to do a tour of that at some point at least. Especially since I did all those initial videos earlier on. Have you ever farted on snow? What? That's a new one. I've never even heard of that idea. Farting on snow so that it melts. That is a new one. I've never even heard of that. God dang. Oh man. Hey Coleman, how are you doing? Let's see. Parker says, does the KFC and Cheyenne still have a buffet? Man. Same thing as last stream. As far as I know, they're still temporarily closed on the inside to where you can't go in and order. So I don't know if they even have it there. They might. I don't know. I honestly don't. I wish I knew, but I don't. For long, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to find out, but I don't know. And my other hand is starting to get cold, but I don't have my glove on, so it makes using my right hand hell. So this is T-Bird Drive we're coming back up on the other side this time. Yeah, see that button post there? I don't know how well it's coming out on camera, but there's a button right there you can push to cross, and because of the way the drifts and the wind and everything else have been, there's almost no snow right there. But in other places, you know, it could easily be 5 feet. So it's kind of to no surprise there's so much variation in what the actual true total is of snow here for this snowstorm. Let's see another chat. We get tinfoil and grocery store bags, yeah. Let's see. Once farted on a pile of snow and it turned into a puddle of water. Oh God. go up to Carey and knock on the door, see if school is in session. I don't need to. I know from other people, between teachers and students, and even just announcements by the city, that the schools are all closed here. And there is no easy way getting over there anyway. Yeah, look at all the snow, man. It's not as bad over there, but I'm not gonna climb through this hill of snow to sink it. Oh, no, screw that. Appreciate you going slow. Oh, I see a snowmobile. Just going down the rich road like it's nothing. Caught a video of just like 4 of them going down the ridge, and I know at least one for sure had a GoPro on, so you know they're doing a video. Shall we take a updated look on Albertsons since we're over here? I think I might. It looks like more of it has been cleared out, so that's a good thing. Maybe we can find out if Albertsons is in fact open yet or not. I don't know. They might not be. I couldn't tell. It looked like maybe earlier, but it could have gone either way. Maybe a couple employees came out to help or something. I don't know. There's one. Let's see. I saw something about Payless earlier. I thought. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah. I wish it was more of a gold yellow. Yeah, I think a gold yellow would have looked a little better, yeah. Oh, yeah, after it gets bleached out by the sun, yeah. Did Wyoming have any Taco Bell Express? I don't think so. We've had Taco Bells, obviously, but not really a Taco Bell Express. We don't have any, as far as I know, I don't think we have any combined locations here. The closest thing I've ever seen to that was a Taco John's combined with a Good Times out on South Greeley Highway. And it's no longer that combo anymore. You know, see about crossing here when we get a chance. No one coming. So you don't usually see this. There's a couple cars out there, but out here there is no traffic. One car just now coming over the hill as I turn away from the hill. I don't know, maybe they aren't. I can't tell. It really could go either way. I don't anticipate Albertsons being open for at least another day. Probably be tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, I don't think they are officially open over here. There's a Taco Bell Express at the DIA, Denver International. I don't know if I saw it or not when I went to Washington, D.C. I obviously went there to get a plane, but I don't remember if I saw it or not. Yeah, my bets are on they are not open here. It kind of looked like for a minute. I think an employee might have gone in there, but I don't think they're open at all today. We'll go back out over here and kind of end where we started. They did get these drive and go parking spaces in, so you can do the curbside stuff here now. I think you could before, but they didn't have the spots, have spots specifically for it. But now they do, so that's a good thing. Good over here. That wasn't too long ago they did that either. That's maybe a couple of weeks ago. I think I first saw them being put in maybe 4 weeks ago. And then they took them off, the paper off of them a couple weeks ago. Now let's see. Moment of truth. Let's find out. And they are not open. That was my bet. I didn't think they were open. That was my bet. I'm not crossing here, so this Jeep can do whatever. So that answers that question completely and firmly. Out of the question. It is not open. I don't anticipate any of the other grocery stores are open right now either, so. They're savage for doing that on a day like this when parking lots are still being cleared and it's already mid-afternoon. It's been done snowing for over 24 hours now. At least the majority of it, because it did snow a tiny bit earlier. But let's see. I can find the best spot to go over here to Ridge. I don't want to soak my feet if I don't have to, as I've said several times. Yeah, there's churches from over here. Still got their campfire smokehouse signage up that never got taken down. Then you got Taco John's. Let's see, let me look at the chat here. Whoop. Where was the Good Times Taco John? It's over on South Greeley Highway and I-80. Nice Albertsons money shot. Yeah, it's a nice shot for Albertsons for sure. If you went to hell, what would you do? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Dilapidated churches? It's not that dilapidated. Not really. I don't think it's even really dilapidated. I wouldn't call it that myself. Maybe you could say the sign is because it's missing a letter or two. Oh, there goes another snowmobile. Let's see. Oh, I see you're just kind of joking around. I see ya. Yeah, it's brand new. It is brand new. It'd be a great place for anything else to go into. Here we are where we started, in front of Taco John's. I can't believe we did a whole 2-hour stream. Yep, got a Tacoma. Got a food mart. Just that. No one's coming behind me, so we're good. Yeah, I bet you it'll be a while. I was not gonna lie, I almost wanted to come get some Malays, but it's like, oh, they're closed, so that's no point. Wait, wrong place. I can't make that joke. I can't say that joke. That was mean. That was a mean joke. I do like Taco John's though for fast food, usually. They have good food there for fast food. Well, what do you think? Pretty crazy. Looks like there's still icicles on the Albertsons sign over here. I don't know if they're coming out on camera. Maybe. There were more earlier. Some of it's melted off. Take a little closer look over here towards churches. What is your favorite song from BTS? I'm trying to remember who BTS is. I know I've heard the name, but it's just not ringing bells for music right now. I'm sorry. Damn, now that's the Albert. Yeah, exactly. Here's an even better one with the snow pile in it. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna take a photo from about this perspective after I end this stream. Yeah, we'll have to come back for Taco John some other time. Yeah, not very much is open. That's why I say, do not go out if you don't have to. If you do, then take a truck or something that can handle going on this rough terrain of snow. I don't encourage it though, but if you have to, you have to. It happens. It happens. Anyway, that's a pretty smooth stream, a lot longer than I usually would do for a live stream, and very interesting, very different, not something I normally would do. Next video will be later this week. I'm gonna say Friday, but I'm not gonna make any promises yet. I'll let you know in the community posts and things like that for what the official day for that video will be. I'll do emails and junk like that too, so you'll know. Got churches right there. There's video of that place on YouTube if you want to check it out. I'll sign note. Hey, Tanyan. I'm stuck at home too, yeah. I managed to make a path to the main road, and you'll have to rewatch the stream to see all that we did. It's been 2 hours. I'm getting chilled, and I don't feel like freezing my tail off. Go ahead and give your question, Mike. I can answer that. What's the address for the Good Times? I don't know the exact address. You'll have to. It's the exit where I-80 intersects South Greeley Highway. Can't really miss it. It's right on the exit, just about. I don't know the address off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I just don't know it right now. It's also kind of where one of the roads intersects. I can't think of the road name. What is your opinion on Hitler? Oof. I don't, Hitler's whatever. I could deal without Hitler, but whatever. I'll just say that. Let's see. Good times. Okay, I saw that. Anything else I missed? Farts Cutley. Oh, golly. All right. We'll rotate here. Let's give one last nice pan around here. How about that? Maybe. So there is Ridge Road and Pershing Boulevard with the Tusker bar in the shot. Let's do a nice, slow, steady pan. Hitler's whatever. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. What is your favorite song from BTS? Like I said, I can't think of the band that off the top of my mind. I know I've heard the name thrown around. I know I'm pretty sure I've heard songs, but I do not remember the songs at all because it's been so long, and I'll have to look it up when I get home. Maybe I can put a response to that in the comments or something after the stream sometime tonight. Ridge is one of my favorite streets. Yeah, it's a pretty chill street. It's busier than a side road, but it's also not like it's super busy like Delrange. Hitler's. Okay. You're good, Tanya. The stream will be up for the replay though, so you can watch it back. I've been live for much longer than I usually do and much longer than I planned on, so I'm pretty pleased. I feel overall pretty warm. My fingers are getting a little bit crinkly. I need to warm them up a little bit, but yeah. Yep, we'll be doing a video later this week though for sure, and hopefully next week, as long as the weather gets a little bit better, we'll do do another live stream, a normal walking stream, and we'll go down College and stuff like that. I don't know how far we'll go yet. I gotta double check on that. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this around so that way I can say, have a nice day, stay warm, stay safe, especially if you're in this area where it's freezing cold, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.